One late afternoon in Asheville, North Carolina, Ella Morgan was in her small garden. Suddenly, a strange cry came from the backyard, and she stopped. Her cat Luna ran toward the sound. Ella hurried after her, worried. In the yard, she saw a small owl. Its feathers were wet from the rain, and it stood still in the middle of the yard. Its gray feathers drooped, and its legs shook as it tried to stand on the wet ground. Its big round eyes looked worried and sad. Luna the kitten looked at the owl with interest, walking around it. Sometimes Luna gently rubbed her head against the owl as if trying to be friendly, but this made the owl more scared, and it became stiff and didn't move. It just opened its eyes wide, looking at Ella with suspicion and hope for help. Ella didn't wait. She bent down and gently picked up the owl. The bird's body shook with fear, but it didn't fight or try to run. Maybe it felt safe with Ella. Ella carried the bird inside, feeling sorry for it. She took a soft towel and carefully dried its wet feathers. She used a hairdryer on the lowest setting, blowing warm air gently. The warm feeling made the bird stop shaking. Its big round eyes looked at Ella, grateful and curious. After the bird was dry, Ella got some simple food ready. She put small pieces of meat and warm water on a small plate. At first, the owl just sniffed, still unsure. But when Ella held the food closer, it finally started to eat. It ate slowly and carefully, like a baby trying new food. Ella sat quietly watching, feeling happy. That night, she made a bed for the bird in a big cardboard box with soft towels. The box was next to her. Bed, like a new member of the house. At first, the owl didn't sleep well, sometimes opening its eyes to look at Ella before feeling safe again. In the next few days, the bird got used to its warm and safe home. It wasn't shy anymore and started to walk around the room gently. Its wings were still weak, but it started to flap them every day to practice. Ella patiently helped the owl do gentle exercises to make its wings stronger. Every morning, she opened the window so the bird could feel the warm spring sunlight. Its round eyes slowly became bright with intelligence and interest in the world. Ella's family also quickly loved the little owl. They gave it loving names and treated it like a new child. Their small house was always filled with laughter and the sound of wings flapping. The bird grew bigger. Its gray feathers became thicker, smoother, and shinier. Its claws and beak also became sharper, making it look naturally majestic. But even with its wild instincts, the bird still saw Ella as family. At night, it often flew to Ella and rubbed its head against her hand to feel warm. Every look and every touch showed unspoken trust. Soon, Ella's friends and neighbors heard about the special bird. When they visited, they were surprised to see an owl flying freely in the house. It wasn't afraid of strangers, but it wasn't too friendly either, always keeping a nice distance. On sunny days, Ella would take the owl into the garden, letting it flap its wings in the sunlight. Sometimes the bird would fly high, circle around, and then land gently on her shoulder. People walking by would stop to look and smile at the beautiful sight. Ella took care of the owl with her actions and with all her love. She spent time reading books to learn how to properly care for wild birds. Every day their bond grew stronger. Luna the cat also saw the owl as a friend. Sometimes people would see the cat and the owl sitting together watching the sunset by the window. It was a strange and beautiful harmony between different kinds of animals. Someone said, "Maybe this place is so peaceful that miracles happen." Ella smiled, agreeing with all her heart, silently thankful for that rainy afternoon. If it hadn't been for that day, her life would have been less meaningful. And if she hadn't had an open heart, the little bird wouldn't have found a warm home. Later, the town of Asheville even had a small festival called Wild Friends Day. Ella and the bird were invited as special guests. She didn't expect that her simple act would inspire so many people. In her speech, Ella said, "Every living thing deserves a second chance." The crowd listened quietly, and many were moved to tears. The little owl landed on Ella's shoulder and made a soft chirp, as if gently agreeing. Once again, the world became a better place with just a simple, kind act. On the night of the festival, the whole town looked up at the starry sky, their hearts full of hope. Ella sat by the window, the little owl resting on her shoulder, listening to the wind. In that moment, she knew she had found the most precious thing in the world, a pure connection. The next morning, the sun rose, shining on the little bird's big wings. It stretched, spreading its wings in the blue sky, free but never leaving Ella. Life went on with peaceful days and magical moments, and the story of Ella and the little owl became a legend in Asheville forever.